finally getting the movie based off of the play, based off of the movie, based off of the book, based off of the other book, has finally got me feeling like I'm alive. Wicked is directed by John M. Chu. It stars Ariana Grande, Cynthia Erivo, Jonathan Bailey, Jeff Goldblum, and a very star-studded, talented cast. This film tells the story of an outcast woman who forms an unlikely friendship with a very strange and arrogant girl, but soon their chance encounter with the Wizard of Oz will lead them down a path of adventure, discovery, and wickedness. I want to start this review by saying my mother is a devout Christian, and she thought this movie is about something very different than what it is. I don't know, I'm pretty sure she thought, like, Gaussifer from the Third Realm was going to come out the screen after his enchainment down under in the Fifth Realm of wherever and take my soul and stuff. He can't take my soul, though, because Madam Web already did that, and so did Joker, too. He broke my soul. Wicked is something I think that everyone has asked for. That's a weird sentence to say. Hollywood made a movie that we asked for. It's something that people really wanted done like the play, which they do here. Are we sure this is actually a movie made by Hollywood? Wicked, for all intents and purposes, is a callback to the true classic style of old Hollywood, when musicals were the big thing, and you got a big cast and singers and stage actors and a director who loves the property, and casted character actors who were really good at their job would put them together and make a grand production for the big screen to make it more digestible for those people who aren't into stage. Like me, I don't fuck with plays at all, at any time, for any given reason. But this movie was the exception. It really got me invested. I'm not the biggest fan of the original Wizard of Oz. While I like it, it's not something I love as much, but I've always been a big fan of Wicked. And seeing this come to life the way they did, they killed this movie. This movie was a shot of energy in the arm. It was fun. The world was so cool they created, and I think they took what you're limited to on a stage and expanded on it, made it grander, made it bigger, but without disrespecting that source material. The performances in here by Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo are so good. They are magnetic. Their chemistry is fantastic. Their banter, their back and forth, the way they get their characters to go from one place to another in a very natural but still very grand theatrical way is so good. It has that cheese that you want. It's got that corn that you want, but at the same time, dang, I could go for some cheesy food right now. Not with the corn, but go for some grilled cheese would be great. It brings it. It brings that energy, and they're so fantastic. This movie's production is also just lavish and beautiful. Let's talk about the songs in this movie. They are fantastic. They are so good. The way they are choreographed, filmed, performed, everything about them, brilliant. This movie is just great. I think there's also something that's not being talked about a lot. A very intelligent use of lighting in here. There's some lighting in some scenes that help with the storytelling that I feel like is going unnoticed. And it's so good. It's so good in this movie. The costumes are also something I really like. I think it captures that feeling of magic. But I think the best thing about this movie is the fact it's a film for the family. Like, this is a film you can take your 10 and 12-year-old to. Everyone can go to grandma, and I think everyone would enjoy it. It's definitely something that's attainable for an audience, and I think it's going to do very well because of that reason, because of the qualities to this film, because of the comedy, which also works so well, and the drama, which also hits so hard when it happens. It's so brilliant. There's an excellent screenplay for this too. Wicked isn't without its issues. I do think the movie at times plays into a few tropes a little too much. Things that could be fixed for the film audience. And I don't know if there's some things in here that while we're in the play are going to land for a movie audience. The thing is, though, to understand is this movie isn't necessarily made for any one group in particular, which is why I can excuse some of these issues, which are very minute and not large and don't affect my viewing experience at all. I love this movie. Wicked is fantastic. This movie is something I think you should experience in a theater on a very large screen with the just pounding through your ears, just constantly. Oh man, good. Wicked is a fantastic movie. Please experience it. Enjoy yourself with it. Get some popcorn. Relax. I don't really like popcorn, but get whatever you want and enjoy this movie. You'll have a great time with it. It's a great callback to the old way movies are made. It's something truly made for the audience. I'm going to give Wicked a 9 out of 10. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I will see you all next time.